Hey everyone, RetroPie Guy here. Today we're going to do a full demo and review of the 17.3 inch portable HD monitor. We're going to go through and take an external tour of this device, check out the different functions and features, and then we're going to jump into some retro video games, fully test these out on this monitor to see what the performance is like and what the picture looks like. So this is a great monitor though. We don't have to use this just for retro gaming, but that's what I do here on the RetroPie Guy YouTube channel. So that's going to be the focus today, but you can use this monitor as a desktop monitor, as a portable computer monitor, pretty much whatever you want to do. So let's jump in and take a closer look.
All right, so here we have our 17.3 inch portable monitor, and we're going to jump in here and just go over some of the different functions and features of this particular monitor. So looking at this, you can see it's fully standing up on its own here because of this really neat case that comes along with this when you purchase it. So this actually connects on the back via a magnet that just connects basically right here across the entire back, which is really nice. It makes it super stable, but you don't have to worry about struggling to disconnect it if you want. You can literally just pull it away from the magnet. So I'm going to just kind of turn this over and show you that this is the magnet back here. It's all built in. And if I just peel that away, boom, I take the monitor completely off of this. So it just literally snaps together like this. Let the magnet do its thing here. And there we go. So this stands up on itself. You have two different ridges here, so you can sit it in those ridges to, fully secure it in place. So here is one setting here. I hit the power button accidentally there, but that's one setting right there. The other one, you can see this line across here is right down here. So if you want this to be kicked up a little bit further, that works as well, depending on your personal preference. So I'm going to put this right here. I think it works a little bit better for the purpose of this video, but let me hit the power button there and we'll get our screen back up and running. Let me wake this up a little bit. There we go. All right, so I'm going to jump to the side over here. So you can see here we have a whole bunch of different buttons here. So we're going to drop down here and I'm going to explain to you what each of these does. All right, so up here at the top, a little bit hard to see right here, it does blend in. That's our micro USB OTG function. This is going to be great for connecting certain keyboards or mouse devices, anything like that. You don't have to use this for that, but that is a great option to have. Next thing down is our LED light indicator. This is going to light up green like it is right now when the device is powered on. Next thing down is our power button. You guessed it, this is the button we're going to hit when we want to power this on or off. Next thing down from there is going to be our menu button. If we hit this, we're going to open up a menu screen, which you can see right here. And that's going to enable us to jump into our picture settings, color settings, size, power, setup, and get additional information as well. Next thing is going to be our audio button. So the audio button, if we push this, is going to open up our volume controls on screen, and then we can use these other buttons to navigate up or down to change our audio levels. Next thing is going to be our brightness. Currently the screen is set to the highest brightness. Same deal as audio, up and down. You can adjust that according to personal preference or whatever works best with what you're connecting to this portable monitor. Next thing down is going to be our switch input signal source button. This is going to be the button that we use if we're switching, say you have two different devices plugged into this monitor and you want to switch back and forth, displaying one and then the other. This is the button you would hit to switch those input sources. All right, so on the other side now, you can see we have Type-C 1 and Type-C 2 right here. This Type-C 2 is what I currently have the power supply cable plugged into to give this its juice. Right below that, we have our standard HDMI connection. I have a standard HDMI cable plugged into this because this is what I'm going to use to connect my portable gaming device to this monitor today to jump in here and demo everything. Right below that, we have a 3.5mm headphone jack. So this is where you would plug in headphones or external speakers, depending on what route you want to take, but you actually don't need external speakers because this really cool monitor does have dual speakers on the back side. They are relatively small, but still quite effective. We also have 4 VESA holes on the back, so we could use that for VESA installation. So if you're going to be using this for a monitor on like a desktop sort of setup, you can use those and they work extremely well. So we're going to dive into this now and fully test this out.
Alright, so we jumped in here, we did a full external tour of this particular monitor, and then we jumped into some retro video games to fully test this out. So I have to say, when I picked this up, I had one concern, and ironically, the concern that I had was also the reason that I picked this up to begin with, and that's the size of the screen. It's a 17.3-inch monitor, so it is much larger than most of your other portable monitors out there, so I wanted something large, but I also didn't want something clunky or something that was going to be hard to take with me on the go. And that was my only concern. Is it going to be super thick? Is it going to be bulky and clunky? And is it going to fit into a backpack? Luckily, it's super sleek, comes with this case that doubles as a stand. So you literally just flip that over and you have it ready to go on the go, flip it open, and you can set it up in literally 1 second. So it's super portable, super easy to take with you. It's not clunky at all. So I love the fact that it is this size and also checks off those other boxes as well for me. So performance on here, super crisp screen. I think that a video, and I always talk about this when I do review videos, when I'm taking a video of a video screen, you're going to lose resolution. It's not going to look as sharp as it does in person. With that being said, I think it looks good on screen. It looks so much better in person. So take that into consideration when going through this video today. But the video quality on here is absolutely outstanding. The other thing I want to point out is you have dual speakers built into this. They are super small, so my expectations were super low for these. They exceeded what my expectations were, but if you're picky, you may find that you want to hook up some external speakers to this just to give you a little bit more kick. If you are truly using this as a portable device though, and you're taking this with you on the go, you're probably going to be okay with what is already built into this, or you're likely going to be even using headphones, in which case you don't have to worry about the built-in speakers. So it just depends on what you're going to be using and what your preference is there. But the built-in speakers are really nice and they're high quality considering how small they actually are. So take that into consideration when purchasing this, but from what I'm seeing here, everything is super high quality. I've dealt with the smaller versions of this particular monitor and they're all really great as well. So just the fact that you get an even bigger monitor here and you still have that level of quality is an A+ in my book. So I highly recommend this. And again, I mentioned this early on, I'll mention it again. You don't have to use this just for gaming. It's not just going to be for portable gaming or whatever you want to use it for there. You can use this as a desktop computer. You can use this as a portable computer monitor. You can use this literally for whatever your needs are. I'm just a retro gamer here on YouTube, so that's what I'm using it for, retro gaming. And today I obviously put a little spin on things by connecting, instead of a Raspberry Pi 4 like I usually do, I'm using the Anbernic RG552 handheld video game console, which I connected with that mini HDMI to regular HDMI cable. That HDMI cable just connected right to the side of this monitor, and I was able to get this set up and ready to go in about 4 or 5 seconds. And that's from hooking up the power supply to this, the portable gaming console, and booting everything up. It doesn't get any easier than that. So again, highly recommend this product. You can get additional information on this in the description of this video, so just scroll down. I put a link in there. You can click over to Amazon, get some additional information on this. They have a great listing on there. And I do want to also mention, this comes with a bunch of different cables. You have your power supply cable. You also have a couple different connection cables. There's a great manual in here. It's about this thick, comes in a bunch of different languages too, so super well organized and ready to go for you. Highly recommend this product. Definitely check it out. But that's going to do it for today. You guys know the drill. If you have any questions or anything like that, hit me up in the comment section below. I'll try to get back to you and help you out any way that I possibly can. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful. Also subscribe to the RetroPie Guy YouTube channel because I do a ton of different videos on here based on retro gaming, product reviews like this one, tutorials, gameplay demos, and tons of other stuff here on the RetroPie Guy YouTube channel. So definitely hit subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you all real soon.